Hey everyone, and welcome to the new series A MariChat Christmas Special, written by Stacey Holt. The artwork was created and approved by Natural Wind on Tumblr. You can find the link to their page in the description box below. This is a collaborative series. The voices in the series are not only myself, but my friends as well. Shane will be voicing Cat Noir and Adrian. I will be voicing Marinette, Miss Bustier, Felix's mother Amalie, Sabine, and the narrator. Maddie is going to be voicing Tikki and Rose. Nick will be voicing Felix, as well as a reporter. Ashton will be voicing Plagg, Kagami, Nathalie, Alya, and Juleka. Keaton will be voicing Luka. Freeze will be voicing Marc and Wayz. Suprey is going to be voicing a reporter, a beach jock, and an officer. Scott is going to be voicing Kim. Brad will be voicing Tom. Mylene will be voiced by Stormy333. Lila will be voiced by TheJuicyStuff. Calvin will be voicing Nino and Hawkmoth. Nathaniel will be voiced by Dylan. Iris will be voicing Sabrina. Chloe and Adrian's mother Emelie will be voiced by Anna. Master Fu and Ivan will be voiced by Christian. You can find links to their social media and their YouTube channels and all the other links as well in the description box below. If you'd like to support this series, please like, subscribe, and comment. Chapter 4 Hot Chocolate. Marinette rushed down the stairs and found Adrian inside of the bakery waiting on her. Hey, Adrian, did you wait, long? I'm so sorry, she said, feeling slightly guilty.
Not at all. The bakery smells so good, I could stay in here forever.
He smiled. You could, she smiled.
Did you say something?
He said, turning his head. Oh, nothing. I asked if you were ready to go get some hot chocolate at the new cafe that just opened. She laughed nervously.
Oh yeah!
He smiled. Bye, Mom. Bye, Papa. She waved goodbye and left with Adrian, closing the bakery door behind them. As they entered outside, the outside streets were painted in white. It had snowed all night and was still snowing. It was so cold that it was already making their noses turn a bright shade of pink. She turned to look over at Adrian and saw that his nose was starting to turn pink and started to blush, thinking how cute he looked.
Are you alright, Marinette? Are you catching a cold already?
He asked, looking at her. No, I'm fine. Shall we go? She smiled, looking at his green emerald eyes, seeming to be emphasized in the white glossy atmosphere.
Sure,
he said, taking hold of her hand with his glove and leading her toward the cafe. What? It took her by surprise and caused her to blush, wondering why he was holding her hand.
I almost slipped coming in here. Be careful.
He smiled, looking back at her flustered face. They made it to the cafe not too long after and waited in line and took a seat by a big window inside. She took her coat off and her scarf, letting herself warm up as he grabbed them both hot chocolate. She pulled out her phone and saw a text from Alya and Nino and frowned, and then saw Adrian sit down in front of her.
What's the matter? Are Alya and Nino on their way yet?
He said, looking around. She said they can't make it, she said, showing him the text. Though she knew Alya bailed on purpose. She knew Alya did things like this on purpose so she would be alone with him. She appreciated it, but sometimes she liked double dates.
It'll be alright, Marinette. We can still have a good time.
He smiled. Yeah, she said, noticing that she might have been frowning and tried to smile. She took a hot chocolate from him and thanked him, blowing away the steam. She looked out the window at the slowly falling snow, not noticing him faintly staring at her and smiling.
How's your hot chocolate?
He asked, picking up his own to try. It's a little hot, but good, she said, smiling. What about yours?
It's alright, but I've had better.
He smiled, looking out the window. Oh? Whose? As he took a sip, he about choked on it. He couldn't tell her that it was her hot chocolate that he liked best. She had never given him hot chocolate as Adrian. She had only given him hot chocolate as Cat Noir. He coughed and cleared his throat. Are you alright? She asked.
Just fine. It was just a little too hot.
He smiled, a little embarrassed.
My mother.
He lied. I make a pretty good hot chocolate. Maybe you could try it sometime. She blushed.
I would like that.
He smiled, looking over at Marinette, seeing her blush. They sat there in the coffee shop for a while and talked, getting to know one another better. Marinette actually managed to get normal sentences out and have a normal conversation with him. Though it wasn't long until they had to depart, and his bodyguard picked them both up. Though before they departed, they both got a text that invited them to Alya's house for some board games in a few days, for ditching them at the coffee shop.
I guess I'll see you at Alya's.
Adrian smiled. See you there, Adrian, she smiled back, waving him goodbye as his car drove off in the snow. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'd like to shout out all my friends who agreed to partake in all the voice acting, and you should take a look at their social media and all their links below. I don't know if you can really tell, my voice seems to be super scratchy for some reason, and I thought it was getting better, but I guess not. I do apologize for I guess for the rest of December, my voice might be scratchy, so I do apologize for December. I will let you know when my voice is not being scratchy anymore. At the end of the video or the beginning of the video, some point I'll let you know when it's not scratchy anymore. But other than that, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys!